What's going on, you guys? A common question that I get from notaries is, do we have to explain the purpose of documents in an estate plan signing? This may be the case in loan signings, even though it's not your job to do so, but this definitely does not apply in estate planning. It is not your job as a notary to explain the purpose of these documents. Is it good to know what is a power of attorney, what is a will, what is a trust, what is assignment of personal property? Yes, it's good to know what these particular documents are and what purpose do they serve. But when it comes to actually being at the signing table, it is not your job to explain the purpose of the document. Why? Because you're not an attorney. You're not paid to give legal advice, or you're authorized to give legal advice. So leave that up to the attorney to explain the purpose of what the documents are and what purpose that they serve for their client's estate. So, for example, yesterday I had an estate plan signing for one of my clients. Took place at her office. And the process is the same as always. I arrived on time, got there before the signer. Got a chance to catch up with the attorney because it had been a while since we got a chance to speak. Just catching up how things are going, just in life and business. Got my journal out, got my stamp out, got my ink pad out, got my pen out, and the attorney already has the binder along with the documents already laid out on the table because this signing was going to be for a married couple. And usually around this time, before the signers come, I like to use that time to fill out my journal because the signing the documents to get them notarized, that part doesn't take long at all. But the part of the signing that takes the longest is getting that journal filled out. So if you could spend time getting that journal filled out ahead of time, that's going to make you look really good in front of the attorney because they see that you're quick, you're efficient, you're not wasting time, and you're prepared and ready to get the job done. So I'm here at the signing table. The signers arrive, and as I'm sitting there, I'm filling out my journal because they arrived. And by the time they get there, I've pretty much got all the journal filled out, but I just need their ID so I can put their information in the journal. So while I'm doing that, the attorney is sitting in front of the clients, and what is she doing? She's going through each document, going over what is the certification of trust, what's the purpose that this document serve, what is the will. This for this particular signing, it was the last will and testament. What is the power of attorney? And when she gets to the power of attorney, she pretty much she spends a little bit of time on that particular document because that document is in regards to financial and legal matters. So if you're not familiar with the power of attorney, let's say, for example, I'm the principal and I have someone who I'm listing as my attorney. In fact, I'm giving them powers to make decisions on my behalf where it comes to financial and legal. So whether if I have a bank account, retirement accounts, investments accounts, or retirement accounts, anything financial, I'm letting them taken care of it. So she's going through each of these documents and explaining with them. I'm just sitting there. I'm just quiet because, again, I'm not the attorney. And I get everything signed and notarized. I got their signatures and I got their right thumbprints in my journal. I collected payment for my signing. And even then, after the signing was completed, my presence was no longer needed because the attorney, she needed to continue to have a conversation with the client in regards to getting further instructions or updates that need to be made to their trust. And that is officially how an estate plan signing is going to take place, especially if you're going to be with the attorney. Now, there are going to be some signings where the attorney may not be present with you at the signing, because the attorney has already gone over through the documents, has already reviewed the documents with the signer way before they even scheduled the signing with you. So even then, if the attorney is not at the signing table, again, for you as a notary, it is not your job to explain the purpose of the documents. Your only job is to screen their identity and their willingness to sign those documents. Because before the signing is even scheduled, the client needs to confirm that the documents they check out, they're approved, and they are ready to sign. So for all you notaries out there who want to do estate plan signings and you think it's your job to explain the purpose of these documents, it is not your job to do so. That's not where your value is going to come from when you are performing these signings. Your value is going to come from being on time. Your value is going to come from being quick, being efficient, limiting your mistakes, making sure that the documents are filled out correctly. I had a signing recently in Florida where the notary actually did a good job. He did a good job of making sure that majority of the documents were filled out. But when it came to the self-proving affidavit and acknowledgement, there are three sections of this document. And so on the top section of the document is going to require you to print the witness's name. The second section is going to ask for the witness's printed name, signature, and address. And then in the notarial section, not only do you have to include the signer's name, but you also have to print the witness's names because you're acknowledging that the witnesses witnessed the signer signing the document. So the notary, in the top section of the document and in the third section of the document, he forgot to print the witness's name, and we had to have him go back out there and get those names printed. The value in that is making sure that the documents are filled out correctly. Because again, if an estate plan attorney is hiring you to do the signing for them or make sure the signing is completed, you want to make sure that everything has been filled out correctly, all the way down to those dates where it may be a blank line and the signing took place in the particular state, but the blank line is left for which city the documents were signed in. You want to make sure that you get that filled out as well. So again, your value is going to come in being on time, being quick, being efficient, getting your journal filled out correctly, making sure that the documents have been signed correctly, no missed signatures, no missed dates, no missed initials, and lastly, just being available. I can't tell you how difficult it is to get notaries to answer their phone and just make sure to get them to answer the phone to request their availability for signing. So if you answer your phone and you're available, you are going to be in demand and you're going to receive recurring business from estate plan attorneys. So don't focus so much on trying to explain the purpose of the documents, because again, that's not your job. Make sure you focus on those other things, screening their willingness to sign, and make sure they're the right person that's signing these documents. Make sure the documents are filled out correctly, being on time, and that's going to lead to you getting more consistent estate plan signing business. So if you're a notary that's watching this video today and you're looking to increase your estate plan signing business, we are the name of my company is called Stamper Signings. We are a nationwide notary service that specializes in notarizing estate plan documents and serving estate plan law firms. And 95 to 97% of our business is estate plan signings. So if you're looking to book your first estate plan signing, or you're looking to increase your signings within this niche, make sure you hit the description below to join our network, where we're looking to add new notaries to our team. And if you're looking to build your own book of business and build your own clientele of estate plan law firms, make sure you check the description below. Make sure you go to espnotary101.com, where we teach notaries how to earn $1,000 a week notarizing estate plan documents, how to earn $175 per appointment. We teach you how to acquire clients and how to retain those clients. We also teach you how to go over those documents to make sure you fill those out correctly, and it's teaching you how to make sure you're thorough and prepared to execute an estate plan signing. If you make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Otherwise, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you. Love you. Have a great day.